Hello everyone. Hello, welcome to my channel. And I would like to introduce myself a little bit and what I'm going to do in this channel. And this channel I decided to call it like self-care, that give you very simple tools to take care of yourself. And since 96 I start to train and work with Chinese medicine, and along the way I gather other techniques and method as well. For example, from Ayurveda, from yoga, from healing, and so on. But the most of it in this channel, I will give you tips about from Chinese medicine and Ayurveda. Most of it Chinese medicine, I would like to say that. And yeah, so what's what's happened in Chinese medicine or Ayurveda as well, it's like we are part of nature all the time, and no one is 100% balanced, and we all the time try to achieve to get more and more balance. You know, this is the yin and yang all the time that move yin and yang, night and day, night and day, and so on. So we try and we want to achieve balance, because if the unbalance is too long or strong or continue many years, so in the end it's become like unbalance, and in the Western medicine we call it disease, for example. But let's say if we have like we are around 20, 30, and we have like once a month a migraine, or maybe every 3 months migraine, and we don't find anything when we go to the doctor, it's all the tests, it's okay, and so on, and then it's getting aggravate and aggravate every year and every year and every year, and in the end you find something like wrong, like according to Western medicine. So Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, can come a little bit early in this stage and try to help you to solve this unbalance before it's becoming like a huge unbalance, and it's become like a real disease. And I saw it a lot in my practice as well, when I treat with people, like okay, they come and they have some unbalanced problem, but maybe they don't take it so seriously, and then maybe after 5, 6, 7 years, I don't know, 3 years, 2 years, it's become like a real disease. And unfortunately, I want to help before the real disease is coming. And it's not easy, I know that, because we are in society, we are we are used to see things immediately, you know. I want to see change immediately. And that's the big difference between Chinese medicine and Western medicine, which I'm not against Western medicine. It's, for me, everything is okay. It's like we are helping people as well, both method. But in Western medicine, let's say you have a problem, so they put you right away on the other side to get you better. Let's say you have high blood pressure, so they give you medicine right away to reduce this high blood pressure. But on the way, there is some side effect, and you should consider if it's good for you or not good for you. But in Chinese medicine, for example, let's say you start with high blood pressure, so we try to regulate that and see what's happened with acupuncture, with herbs, or lifestyle, maybe you have a lot of stress and so on. So it's like in Chinese medicine, we put you slowly in another way to get better in your lifestyle, and so on. So it's like you have to do as well some work, and the practitioner as well need to be precisely and know exactly how she going to help you in your change. So for me, you know, we say healing, but healing, it's like the ability for you to want to change yourself, and then the healing is started. It's the healing is not like coming from the sky and okay, I'm going to heal you. Yeah, of course, it can come as well from the sky or the metaphysical energy and so on, but you have to be open for it, open for the change and so on. So in this channel, I'm going to help you and give you some very, very simple tips. How can you, let's say, for example, in Chinese medicine, we have the circadian clock, which every 2 hours there is organ that have a more energy than the other one, and then I'm going to give some video lecture about that, and then how can you adapt yourself to this energy, for example. Right now we're just talking, but in the other videos I'm going to show in whiteboard and explain more in detail and so on. So what's interesting as well in the Western medicine, the Nobel Prize for Medicine 2017, they got for medicine in the Nobel Prize, it was about the circadian clock as well, that they discovered the molecular mechanism that controlling the circadian rhythm in our body, and that found it from Western medicine. And it was very, very interesting phenomenon for them to find it. And for example, I don't know exactly the time, but around 12 maybe p.m. The high blood pressure is the most high blood pressure, and let's say in the evening the blood sugar is going most down. So I think this phenomenon, they found it very helpful for to give medicine. So I think that's why they got this prize as well, because it's the doctor can know exact when you can take the medicine as well, and we have it as well in Ayurveda and Chinese medicine. We have the time when we take medicine, when it's good for you, energetic, it's not good for you. So we have as well in Chinese medicine, Ayurveda, this circadian clock, and it's very, very interesting. And in one of my video we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to explain. For example, let's say in the morning 7 to 5, this is the large intestine time, and this is the best time to eliminate everything, go to the toilet and make your things and get rid of all the, let's say, the unnecessary things that we gather during the day before, or maybe all our life, I don't know, but we can focus on that as well. So because a lot of people, when they miss this 5 to 7, the time, the larger intestine, so they are constipated the whole day and maybe some days as well. So that's, I give you some tips, some morning. Sometime I lived in Sweden for 20 years, so my English is a bit rusty sometimes, sorry, but so sometimes it's like Swedish English words come to me. So some morning routine, it's good as well for this, and it's not so complicated. So I'm not going to complicate your life with this YouTube channel. You don't need to go now to the Himalaya and be a monk to feel good and balanced. You can do it in our modern life every day. Give you some tips about the seasonal energy, the seasonal chi. Give you some tips about the year energy as well, how to get prepared for that, because I'm doing as well, it's called the stems and branches acupuncture, and the stems and branches, it's based on the, how should I say, the planetary change every year and every month as well, what's happened with you. So I can give you tips as well. Let's say this year it's Maybe, let's say this year it's a lot of energy of water or wood energy. So how can you prepare yourself for the next year, for example, which is maybe earth energy or fire energy? And if you are like more, your character is more wood or water energy, so it's going to be a challenge for you in this year. Let's say for me, my energy, I have a lot of metal energy in me. In 2020 it was a plus metal year, for example, so it was a very challenging year for me to experience and so on. So I will give you like from every, you know, from simple tips to a little bit more how should I say, personal development, to know about yourself a bit, little talking about the emotion, how the how Chinese medicine look about that, and Ayurveda as well. For example, let's say anger. It's like, it's okay that we have all our emotion and we are like expressing them, but if we have like one or two emotions that are more dominant, let's say anger, so we can stagnate our liver energy, for example, the liver energy, which is like with frustration, anger, but the liver energy as well, it's a good energy to develop, to grow yourself, to do new ideas and so on. So it's not like I'm not going to give you only the positive aspect of the energy and so on. So yeah, that was a little bit introduction to my channel, and you're welcome to subscribe because some other film will going to come soon. So I welcome you to join me and get some more knowledge, because it's a very exciting time now we are people. So it's like more like what I feel, it's like you have more, you can choose more today if you want to get in the path of more balance, more peace in your life, because we have a lot of opportunity to do it, for example through the YouTube or other channel and media and so on, or take the old path that maybe some things didn't work that so good for our personal development. Because I think like everything is start from inside ourselves, and then we spread it around us and to the environment. Okay, thank you very much that you listened to me. See you soon. Bye bye. Take care.